Hey guys, welcome back to Ready Set Prep. Today we are going to be going over my medical EDC kit for my truck. So first and foremost, we'll go over the outside, then we'll jump into some of the contents that are on the inside. This is kind of a congregation of a couple of different types of kits, and then some extra pieces that I had slipped into them as well. Just to kind of give me my basic owie boo boo down to stopping major bleeding as well. So starting on the outside here, I keep a Gerber razor blade, stainless Gerber knife. It's got a blade is disgusting. I'm sorry about that. Great little knife. I use this obviously a lot. Great little compact stainless strong little knife. Something great to have. This is something that I just keep on the outside of this here. On the outside, this is a tearaway, so you can attach this here with the molly and these straps to your bug out bag. You can attach this to the back of your seat, you know, your waistband, and this is just a quick tearaway, so you can get this torn away and off of here. And then I carry a carabiner on almost everything just for quick attachments, you know, and it's just nice to hang for free handling. So always want an identification patch. You know, if you have a medical kit and you're sending, and it's not yourself using it and somebody else is going to get this, you want to make sure that you're sending them to a bag that has an identifying marker on it. So I always recommend that you have a first aid marker on that. One thing I like about this this pack here is got the molly webbing on the front. It just has this quick little tearaway, double pull zippers. And now for the contents, this thing folds and lays completely open and lays down into 3 different sections. So as I had told you, this has kind of got a combination of a bunch of different stuff in here. I've got a Coleman kit in here. I've got the Mountain Series medical kits from Adventure Medical, you know, and some other items. So starting down here with some of the easier stuff, so I keep off deep woods, insect repellent. You know, as far as a medical kit goes, you know, you can get bit up pretty bad. Those horse flies, mosquitoes, flies, they cause infection. I think it's just as important to have something like that to treat. So I keep the off deep woods in there as well. Let me see here. Banana boat. This is a 30 SPF sunscreen. Something that you need for the back of your neck, your ears, your nose. You know, the kids are out playing. You just didn't realize it. You didn't pack it with you. You always have a little extra. These are some hand sanitizing Care Touch hand sanitizer wipes. You know, I'm a huge fan of sanitization. So 99% of germs killed with that there. And then inside of here, I keep a lot of these Cleanse antibacterial hand wipes. Super clean. These have aloe. They just leave your hands feeling extremely clean. But I love to use these as well. And that's pretty much the rest of what's inside of this little pouch right here. So moving up into this section here, this is the Coleman 27-piece all-purpose tin. But inside of here, I have some medications. So this is the extra strength Tylenol I keep with me. I keep a few Tylenols inside of there. I keep a couple of different Advils as well. Some Benadryl. I think that's all I have in there. So I keep all these medications in there. I think it's important to have a little extra with you whenever you need to. And this is a great little tin you could use for other things. So I keep some zip ties, you know, tourniquet wise. I don't have a tourniquet in this kit, a large tourniquet. I have them in every other kit. And I do have one in my truck. in a different kit, which we'll go over in a different video. But in here, I keep a set of zip ties. These are good. You can tighten these down as far as you'd like. They'll definitely stop the circulation in your arms and your limbs. You know, they could also be used as a small set of restraint devices if used properly. So, you know, somebody gets out of control, they're hurt, you know, you might be able to use these. So anyway, something like that. Keep those there. And that's going to do it for the inside of this little section here. So I'll remove these. Back here, I keep a chest seal. You know, these are a non-vented chest seal. You know, this is just so that if something was to happen, say a bullet went through somebody, I could stop compression and seal. You know, most people don't die from the bullet, they die from blood loss. So we want to make sure that we're able to stop and seal anything that's going to happen there. These are designed to overcome adverse conditions. So great little item here that I keep inside of there. I keep a face mask. These are sealed. You know, sanitized, it's clean. I like to have that with me, just extra layer of protection here. Keep that there. And then that, in the back here, I keep a Renegade. This is not an actual Leatherman, but this is a great little tool. Strong, it's got a file, it's got a knife, it's got a saw. As you can see, I do use this. So, but this is just great, you know, if we needed to, you know, cut somebody's clothing open, you know, with this knife, or to whatever degree I needed to pull a piece of metal out of somebody's freaking face or whatever, I could do so just using this here. So I keep one of those with me. All right, so moving into the smaller kit. In this kit here, nothing impressive. I keep the Soothe XP. These are lubricant eye drops for extra protection. Just great to have those in there. They've got a decent expiration date on there as well. From sawdust, debris, paint, whatever you want, you can get those in there. I also keep a lighter in here. Just a multi-use. Just you always need a good lighter in every kit that you have. The wound and burn care section over here, I'll pull these out, I suppose. These are sting and bite relief pads, BZK antiseptic, triple antibiotics, ointments, quite a few of those in there. I also keep a wilderness first aid manual. You might not be the one using this, and I think it's really important to have some sort of guide for the average Joe that, hey, I have all this stuff in front of me. What's wrong with this guy? Perhaps they can go through this quickly. Just always great to have this little quick guide in your average bags of every type. So I keep one of those in there as well. Pads, gauze, moleskin, you know, blisters. You want to make sure that you're keeping up on your heels, fingers, things like that, chopping wood. Just a couple extra little things there. I keep some tape in here. If you have a wound that's large enough that requires using gauze, you also want to use some tape. Get it taped up. Over here, I have some more wipes here. This is more of the medical medicine, some other aspirins, some non-aspirin, antacids. These are Diamode, which is more for like diarrhea, you know, stuff like that. There's like Pepto-Bismol, just all kinds of little things in here that I think are super helpful to have. You know, we've got kids, so, you know, most of the time it's my stomach doesn't hurt, or I have or my head hurts, so we use a lot of those, and some extra wipes in there. So, and then this is a small set of tweezers. You always need a little pair of tweezers. I think it's always good to have. Pulling out splinters, mostly. So keep those in there. And then just some more wipes and whatnots inside of this smaller bag here. Inside of this larger, again, these are the Adventure Medical Kits, just kind of packed in and beefed up a little bit. Great little company. They were down at Table Rock Lake in Branson, Missouri, and they had they had this little display, and they were giving away these kits, and you know, they have got some very extensive medical equipment. This is more of their, you know, for the kids backpack purse type stuff, and that's why I had added to that. So again, a triple pouch here. This has got three different areas. One is to kind of stop bleeding, and again, I've kind of taken in some Celox. This is the hemostatic granulates. You pour this inside of your wound, and this will slow bleeding. I keep one of those in there. Same type of thing. This is a clinical advance. This is a Curad blood stop. It kind of stops bleeding quickly. I've actually used these. These are very nice to have underneath a Band-Aid if you don't have anything extremely hefty to put there. And then just some more gauze, abdominal pad, you know, just things like that. You never know. You can use this as an eye patch or for large wounds. Moving into the middle of this, a great little thing that I found. This is Duraderm. This is Duraderm Sport. Prevents infections and promotes healing. So this applicator, basically you put this on the wound after it's been cleaned, and it creates a clear seal, and this will stay on there for days and days. My son got a cut on his head. We cleaned it up. We applied some of this. It really helps to prevent scarring as well, and it's almost not noticeable. So it's the Duraderm Sport. I highly recommend you guys look that up and check that out. So we keep one of those in there. Rubber gloves, just a nice little set of nitrile gloves that we want to keep so we don't get infected with anything, somebody's blood. These are Total Solutions Spec 2 Disinfectant Wipes. Kills germs in 2 minutes is what it says. You feel super clean after using one of these. You know, you want to make sure that you're maybe sanitizing your hands before you're messing with your wounds, is what I would recommend. And then again over here, just some more triple antibiotic ointments. This is from Safe Tech. You know, great antibiotic ointments. I think these last quite a while. They don't dry out like a lot of the other ones. And then Band-Aids. A few different types of Band-Aids in here. So obviously these are the easy access bandages, come in your basic kits. You know, I think that most people have seen these. I've also added the Curad larger Band-Aids. I'm a fan of large Band-Aids. I don't like tiny Band-Aids. So I've added some of those and some smaller ones. McKesson, they make a great adhesive bandage. And I think that it's a fabric bandage, very, very strong adhesive. I love these bandages here. I will use those before any of these. And then these are called Super Skin bandages. These are probably the most amazing bandage I've ever seen. So basically they are tear and rip proof Band-Aids, waterproof, the whole 9 yards. I'll just take this off here. I hate to waste one of them. But so you can take this Band-Aid and you can pull this Band-Aid as much as you like, and it is not going to rip. It's no joke. That is a Band-Aid. Now there's nothing left of it, but just so you know, it's not going to waste away, and it's not going to have any issues. You know, very strong, durable material, waterproof, and it's super sticky. So just a great Band-Aid. Love these things. These are called Super Skin. My Medic Super Skin Bandage. Super, super cool. You guys need to get some of those. All right, so there's that. And then wound and burn cream. Some gauze. You know, I want sterile gauze for almost all occasions. If I've got a large cut or wound on an arm or a leg, we want to be able to stabilize it. You know, make sure that it's going to be wrapped and sealed and stop the bleeding. You know, these elastic bandages as well help to hold that in place when you wrap those around, and they can help to constrict blood flow if you're having a large bleed out. So I keep a few of those. I keep a nice pair of strong scissors in here, just so that we can have, you know, if we need to cut some pants or shirts off of somebody, you know, it's good for opening things. You know, I always think that you should have a good pair of scissors in there, seat belts, whatever. You can use this for a multitude of things here. And then, again, just a couple more of these cheapo Band-Aids. Some more moleskin, you know, for blisters. This is part of the Adventure Medical Kits. Here is this moleskin. And then these are the sterile patches. One's an eye patch and one is in just a regular woven sponge. So super good to have those in there as well. And that, and the burn cream, which we've used because I've used some of this. So this is just your first aid burn cream. It's got antiseptic pain relief with aloe in it. Great to have those there. So anyways, this is just an example of what I keep in my kit. I don't recommend everybody, you know, do it this way. I say use what you think you would use. You know, I'm not going to perform surgery out of this. This is more of an owie boo-boo kit pumped up. You know, we have other larger kits that I have and access to and that we go over, which you might check out in my channel here if you guys are interested. And also don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you like these types of things. I'm always looking for feedback, so if there's something I can add to this kit, please let me know. Again, this is just a small, simple EDC truck medical kit you can throw in the truck, your bag. You could throw this in with the kids. You know, I highly recommend that you train your kids and show them what's inside of your kits. That way that they know where things are and how things are properly used, because that's why we have these. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Stay prepared. I hope this helps somebody, and I will catch you guys on the next one. And don't forget to ready, set, prep.